We begin the acquaintance with the collections of Uzbek art to the most grandiose Pergamon Museum in Berlin. It was named in honor of the ancient Pergamon altar, which is kept here. This is one of the most significant monuments of the Hellenistic period. The altar was created in Pergamon city in Minor Asia. The main theme of the relief images of this memorial is the battle of the gods with the giants. It is believed that the Pergamon Museum is the holder of the most valuable collections in Germany and the most visited museum in the country. It was founded in 1901. Over a century of its history, it included several museums. Among them, there is one of the largest in Europe Museum of Islamic Art. It is here in these halls the main Islamic world relics are kept, and namely Mihrab from Konya, Dome of Alhambra, a famous Muslim complex in Spain, as well as priceless examples of manuscripts and applied artworks of the Oriental civilizations. The ancient ceramics of Uzbekistan are exhibited too, along with these magnificent works, and we will show them to you today. This is the famous ceramics from Aphrasia, an ancient settlement of Samarkand, or its Greek name Marakanda, associated with the names of Alexander the Great, who came from the west, and Genghis Khan, who destroyed it, and the great Amir Timur, the creator of a vast empire where trade and art flourished. White engobe, brown painting under colorless glaze, a ceramic bowl of the 10th century, is a unique exhibit of the museum. The inscription in Kufi scripts is its only ornament. Experts argue that its saying, "Free is always free, even if he loses the luck," belongs to Ali, the son-in-law of the Prophet Muhammad. As is known, favorable sayings of famous Muslim personalities were a favorite decoration on dishes and ceramic vessels in the Samanid period. But this cup is unique due to its content, author's identity, and the refinement of the inscription. Dr. Ute Franke is Germany's largest researcher of the Central Asian art. She also told us about the origin of the Uzbek collection. At the beginning of the 20th century, many travelers from Europe visited Central Asia, explored Bukhara, Samarkand, and other Turkestan cities. Fascinated by this region and understanding the significance of this culture, they bought everything they could. Back in 1905, our museum received a collection of Central Asian art, which was previously stored in Paris. For me, as an archaeologist, the unique architectural Uzbek decor is certainly a value, which is exhibited in these halls. Now we'll show you an absolute exclusive. We're in the funds of the Museum of Islamic Art in Berlin, where German scientists are studying the ceramics of Aphrasia, which is already 1,000 years old. From such small pieces, they restore vases and study them. This gives us a clear idea of what ceramics was in those days. The art of ceramics has always been a god's work in the Oriental world. Ceramic dishes were like a talisman. That's why people often inserted such small pieces and sometimes even whole vases in the house's mud walls. The scientific staff of the Museum of Islamic Art is working on a research project on ceramics of Aphrasia in Iranian Nishapur. This is not the first time that the German scientists are engaged in research of ancient Uzbek ceramics. In 1992 was published a catalog which was called The Secret Land of Samarkand, dedicated to the famous ceramics of the Samanid period. These impeccable vases are restored by the museum staff from small pieces, archaeological material from excavations. The museum is proud of the fact that it stores 20,000 artifacts from one historical place, Aphrasia. There is no such collection in any other European museum. It is believed that the bowls and vases, restored from small pieces, will eventually become an embellishment of the exposition in the Museum of Islamic Art in Berlin. After all, they are an integral part of Uzbek culture and evidence of the high craftsmanship of nameless ancient potters.